Hey guys, what's up? We have a new card being introduced in the Flames of Destruction pack. Well, I say new, it is actually just a remake of a very old card called Bladefly. This is now the muscular warrior beetle they call the Greatfly. I know it sounds very patronising, doesn't it? And the artwork makes it unlike the other three cards released for the attribute boosting monsters, where their nature was all about wealth and greed, with Master Boy looking like a gentleman at the highest and most expensive part of the reef, Mrs. Radiant enjoying the jewellery around her, and the chimera, that gluttonous lout that couldn't stop feeding itself. But more so, I blame its owner. I have seen some fat cats before, but this takes the cake. Oh, I forgot. He probably ate that too. Anyway, back to Greatfly. This is a Link 2 Wind Insect Effect monster with 1400 attack, and the link points directed at the bottom left and the bottom right, and requires two wind attribute monsters. Its effect is, you can only use the second effect of Greatfly once per turn. 1. All wind monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. Also, all earth monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. 2. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one wind monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This is the same effects as for the other ones, except this time it works for the wind attribute monsters. The boosting effects help these particular archetypes if you're struggling to find something that you'd like to run with this. These include Harpy, Mist Valley, Mecha Phantom Beast, Dragunity, Gusto, Yusenju, Ritual Beasts, Speed Droids, Wind Witch, Lyrical Lucinia, and Magispectors. Most of these decks don't rely too heavily on power-based monsters, rather more for their effects. However, amongst them, Dragunity and Ritual Beasts do not benefit more from this style of play. As for the stat reduction of the Earth monsters, this will affect archetypes such as Amazonas, Sabers, Iron Chain, Naturia, Ancient Gear, Machina, Gem Knight, Karakuri, Scrap, Gear, Madolshi, Traptrix, and Cleese all get weaker from this card. This card is best suited to a pure attribute field, otherwise you are at risk of weakening your own monsters if you're running Earth attributes in your deck. I don't know why you would, but that's probably the downside of this card. As for the second effect, being able to recover a wind attribute means you can access something you need. The design of the card looks great, but focuses on a different style to the others, as it has tried to strengthen itself, but this may be as a result of pride. It knew its weakness as Bladefly, and decided that it could no longer take being made a laughing stock, instead bulking itself up. This is an interesting turn, as I would have seen the others having the spoilt treatment as well, but this throws a question mark over the designs of the other two, Hoshinigan and Witch's Apprentice. How will they be altered? What would you like to see from the remaining two? And do you think there are other alterations they could make to these cards, such as making additional attribute support based on these cards, such as a spell or trap card? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.